The Jets are a unserious organization. I've been watching this team my entire life. Sorry, I'm just fixing the mic here. And I don't think I've seen a more debilitating loss in my life. I had notes on this game. I had some things here I wanted to talk about, but I honestly wake up this morning and I just wonder why. Why bother? Why? It's a joke. Like I said, unserious organization. Aaron Rodgers is no longer the player we thought he was. He's not the player we thought he was going to be. That Achilles injury stole the most important aspect of his game, and that was his mobility. We saw his mobility in the first game against the Patriots, and that I feel like that was a huge part of the game in the first Patriots game, and it was a reason why they were able to run up the score so much. There's a reason why they were able to win so easily is because there was a threat that he would actually run. But now he's got knee issues. He's got an ankle issue. He's got a hamstring issue. And that Achilles has got to be bothering him. He's slow. He's reading the defense slow. He's taking too much time to get the offense perfect, absolutely perfect every play. And we wasted 3 timeouts in the first 10 minutes. Because either the play is getting in too late or he's taking too long to get the offense set up. It's the definition of dysfunction when you go for a 2-point conversion and get a delay of game penalty. That doesn't happen in the NFL. I don't know what to say. You have more than enough time to get the play in. You have more than enough time to get yourself set. Why are we running it down to the very last second every single play? Why can't the kicker kick? The defense is atrocious. Sauce Gardner has been playing like crap. Sauce Gardner fucking sucks right now. You got rid of the head coach, and you thought the defensive coordinator would be able to not only run the entire team, but also call the defense. He's stretched too thin. This regime is officially over. I think Joe Douglas should be let go this morning. He's got his fingerprints on this entire team. There have been too many free agent signings that have gone south. Too many draft picks that are not contributing. And you could say all you want about the 2022 draft class. They're playing like garbage. Maybe there's a reason why nobody wanted Tyron Smith when he hit the open market. Maybe there's a reason why Dallas let him go, and now we're seeing it. Woody Johnson has meddled too much. Too much. He wanted Aaron Rodgers. He was pushing for him 2 seasons ago. I think he forced this team to get rid of Sam Darnold and go with Zach Wilson, which we see now was a horrendous decision. It's a catastrophic failure on multiple levels. There is no culture in the locker room. The team doesn't play hard anymore. At least when Saleh was here, the defense would play hard. And Joe Douglas systematically took pieces away from the defense. We've lost some big guys on the defensive line, and we're shocked that they can't stop the run now. Jacoby Brissett lit us up. Jacoby Brissett to a 1-6 team. I've been watching this team my whole life, and you just absolutely knew that they were going to play down to this team. You knew it. You knew it. They are never, ever, ever ready to play a football game. Let's be honest here, guys. We are a Will Levis fumble away from the second overall pick in the 2025 NFL draft. It's not even Halloween yet, and we're talking about the draft. We're talking about next year. Imagine trading for Aaron Rodgers and your team gets worse. That's the life of a Jets fan. That's the life that we have been living these last 2 seasons. It's unfathomable to me. I mean, you're watching these games and you're jealous that the other team can kick a field goal. You're jealous that the other teams are able to kick normal field goals. Greg, the peg leg I'm talking about now, needs to be removed from the team. He needs to be cut. There's no reason for him to be on the team anymore. He's got the yips. Once the kicker's lost it, they've lost it. They've got to go. I don't know where they go from here because the cap with Aaron Rodgers is so bad. The dead cap next year, I guess if you want to get rid of Aaron Rodgers, you have to eat all that money up in one go. You have to eat all that dead cap in one sitting in order to give yourself a clean slate for 2026 at this point. And I don't want to go through another 3 or 4 year rebuild. There are teams out there that can turn it around pretty quickly once they have the right quarterback and the right head coach. Look at what Washington's doing right now. There may not be some top quarterbacks in this draft, but there'll be some. There'll be someone in there that can actually play decent football, that can actually move around in the pocket. Aaron's a statue back there. That Achilles injury took away the most important aspect of his game. The fundamentals are just non-existent. The game plan is trash. This team cannot execute a game plan even when it's drawn up halfway coherently. I just wonder what the hell they're doing all week. What is going on at Florham Park every week? And now you're telling me that they got to turn it around and play the Texans on Halloween? The only way that they will possibly have any shot in this game is if the Texans are overlooking them at all. And they're going to wear those stupid black jerseys on Halloween. It's going to be a funeral for the Jets season. You're telling me they're going to turn it around and we're going to win out? Absolutely not. 14 years now. It's going to be 14 years of playoff ineptitude. I was 23 years old the last time the Jets made the playoffs in 2010. The fan base is shrinking because of it. I'm probably not renewing my season tickets. Why give your money to an organization that's going to just hurt you over and over again? The only way you can send a message to Woody Johnson and the organization is to take your money away from them. There's a funny stat I saw the other day is that if the Buffalo Sabres in the NHL make the playoffs this year, which is quite possible that they may, the Jets will hold the longest playoff drought in North America. North America. That's saying something. The Jets are the second team this century to lose 5 straight games when they weren't underdogs in at least 3 points in any of them. 2015, the Falcons did it. They were 7-point favorites yesterday. And somehow, before yesterday's game, they were 1-point favorites against the Texans. I don't even want to look at the line right now. Woody Johnson saying thinking is overrated. Yeah, well, no shit. And it's just the same rhetoric from Ulbrich. He's cut from the same Robert Saleh cloth. He goes up to the podium. He's got nothing to say. He says, I'm pissed. They're pissed. I'm hurt. They're hurt. We have to look at everything. We'll get it right. It's just, it's just hot air. There's no accountability. Still. No accountability. Tyron Smith is still playing. Greg Zuerlein is still on this team. There's no accountability still. None. They are a defeated team. A defeated team. If you had vacation plans that maybe you put off with your family for the winter because you thought maybe the Jets were going to be in it, you might as well make those plans now. Go right ahead. Because it's not even Halloween yet, and this team is out of it already. I think the best quote came from Aaron Rodgers. I'm reading this right now. He goes up to the podium, okay, and he goes, quote, I've been in the darkness. You've got to go in there and make peace with it. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? I don't know. Devontae Adams didn't help. Hassan Reddick didn't help. There are no more moves to be made. None. Other than getting rid of the GM, which is only going to change the outlook for the next season. There are no more chess pieces to move, for lack of a better term. Another quote by Oberk. Another hot air quote by Oberk yesterday. Every single human being out there has got to be better. Aaron's got to be better. Coach's got to be better. We know. What is going to happen? What are you going to do to be better? There's no single person that you put the finger on and say it's their fault. It's the team as a whole. Aaron Rodgers isn't making the throws he needs to make. Guys are dropping balls. The defense is a sieve. And the kicker can't kick. The fat lady is singing, guys. The fat lady is singing. It's over. But no, Oberk's got to take a hard look at everything. We right now have the 4th overall pick in the 2025 draft, and I did not think we were going to be here. I don't think anybody of you thought we were going to be here in this position. This is the worst case scenario. We are, again, a Will Levis fumble away from owning the 2nd overall pick in the 2025 draft. And you could say that there's talent up and down this team. It is just a collection of talent. There is no identity. There is no heart. There is no fight. The team has given up. And I think a lot of fans have given up too. And unfortunately, the only thing we can do as fans is pull our money away from Woody Johnson by not buying merchandise and by not renewing season tickets, which I think is going to happen a lot. That's where we're at. It is October 28th, 2024. The Jets have Aaron Rodgers. They're 2-6, and we're talking about the draft. And round we go. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. We'll have a longer video later in the week. I just had to stream this quick, get my thoughts out there. Like I said, I had a lot of notes on this game at first, and I'm at the point where it just doesn't matter anymore. Why bother? Why bother with this team? See you next time.